To the untrained eye, this may look like an ordinary class.
So the answer here lies.
But these students are learning vital subjects about something that they are collectively passionate about: entrepreneurship.
So what can you be passionate about? What is this?
According to Neil Patel, an entrepreneur and contributor for Forbes magazine, 9 out of every 10 startups will fail.
The usual symptoms of stagnation include...
Meet James Karundu, a speaker, author, and business mentor who, through his Passion Biz Academy, wants to ensure that this does not happen.
We offer business mentoring for entrepreneurs and business owners, especially startups, especially people who are in the early stages. These are people who need a lot of hand-holding as they think through their enterprises, as they get clarity, as they take their first tentative steps. We work with them, we handhold them through that process. But also as they grow and as their businesses become more established, as they start getting more firmly entrenched into the entrepreneurial pursuit, we still work with them.
James, a former senior mathematics lecturer at the Technical University of Kenya, established Passion Biz Academy in 2013. Before that, James had started Common Kenya, an after-school program for training pupils in mathematics and English. It is while working with young kids that James realized that he had a passion for mentoring.
When I was teaching my students is when I discovered that I have something else within me. I loved what I was doing, and so I did not even step out because I wasn't good at it or I did not love it. It's just that I discovered there was more to me. And I discovered that I loved that bit of talking to people, encouraging them. In fact, before class, I would talk to my students and I would tell them, look, maths is doable. It's just how you think. And through that, they would get encouraged. And I loved that particular bit of my sessions. And as time went on, I started realizing there's more here. And I took some action to harness it.
Yes.
James, though, was not the first, nor will he be the last person to fear entrepreneurship. According to the 49-year-old business owner, most people fear moving out of their comfort zones and fear making that bold step for trying out something they feel not readily equipped for.
In other parts of the world, we have many fabulous stories of people stepping out and striking instant riches. But that is a myth, and it doesn't happen like that. And there are many people who have stepped out and they have failed. And many have gone back to take those jobs that they left. So the history is littered with stories of people who stepped out, they tried, they failed, they went back to work. So and in our day-to-day surrounding and environments, there are such people. And if you're looking to step out and you're surrounded by such people, there's a high chance you are going to be filled with that trepidation about that step.
Otherwise, you will find yourself being asked.
Nevertheless, James cautions that self-employment is not for everyone, and that in some cases, he advises his proteges to stick to employment.
But you're fearing.
So, how does an individual know that he is ready for the rough and tumble of entrepreneurship?
One is ready if they can feel the fire in their belly. And they know without a doubt that they want things to be different. And usually it's a feeling that has been persistent. And for some people, for as long as 5 years. And that feeling is usually associated with some idea. Entrepreneurship is about an idea, about this thing that grabs you. You see an opportunity somewhere, you see a problem, and then you see a possibility of how things can be different. So for the entrepreneur then, they have seen it. They have dreamt it. They have imagined it.
James, a graduate of Kenyatta University, admits he lacked clarity at first when he established Passion Biz Academy.
More courageous.
At the beginning, his academy offered short courses and seminars to prospective clients. After evaluating his business, James came to the realization that he wanted to specialize on the business side. James then decided to take a unique step of marketing himself, offering free courses.
I still remember sitting here with one of my assistants waiting for people to come, and no one came. That is when I realized something, that if they don't want it, even free, then I started asking myself, what are my own struggles? What I'm struggling with is an indication that others could be struggling with. So I started looking within, and I started trusting myself with a few topics here and there. So I would send out an invitation for a talk, and then I started seeing what topics people are interested in. Entrepreneurship, how to start a business, how to write a newsletter. I write a newsletter as part of my marketing. How to get clients. People started coming in, and people started warming up to what I'm doing.
Even though Passion Biz Academy did not make any money in its first 3 years of operation, James was inspired to continue as he saw the positive changes his business venture was having in people's lives. His eureka moment would come when he designed a specific cause, Harness Your Brilliance.
I have mentored more than 200 instructors with that course. It's a 90-day course. And this is, again, what I teach about my clients. It's about packaging and branding what it is that you're offering. So I was able to package a roadmap that an entrepreneur can take over a period of 90 days, a roadmap that gives them the foundation that they're looking for, and a roadmap that includes the hand-holding, as I explained earlier, and the accountability, and having personalized sessions. So when I did the first session, you remember you're trying out. I was amazed to see that after 2 months, the people who are coming here unsure of themselves, suddenly they are very, very confident. Suddenly they're talking of breakthroughs. I started realizing maybe I'm onto something here.
Currently in its 30th cycle, James is of the opinion that the Harness Your Brilliance course can offer vital lessons for aspiring entrepreneurs. Since inception, Passion Biz Academy has seen approximately 350 students walking through their doors. However, James believes that he has made an impact in more than 1,000 people through his motivational speaking.
That is why I do this, to hear my students succeeding. And remember I said about 2 to 3 years, meaning the first almost 6 months, they may not see a big change. The business comes. Business has its issues and challenges. You get started, you fall back. But after about a year, 2 years, I see the turnarounds. It fills my heart with fulfillment. And it makes me glad that I took that big, bold step to jump out of employment and start my own thing.
In order to have the maximum impact, Passion Biz Academy does not have short-term courses. Its courses usually take between 6 weeks and 12 weeks. Passion Biz Academy currently has 4 full-time employees and 3 part-timers. Although the company can stand on its own 2 feet, James admits that there are times he felt like closing up shop.
I walked into this particular premise at Kasuku Center, and I was at this door here, and I was wondering, did I make the right decision? And because here, there are rents to be paid. This is an expensive venue. Of course, I use it for my other business, which is the Kumon program, but it's still an expensive venue. I'm not making that much of a major income out of what it is that I'm doing. And I was wondering, did I make a mistake? And wondering, maybe this is something that I need to think twice about. But one day I was at this door, and I came in and opened it, and there's always this thing you hear, like a voice that spoke to you. So I had this moment where there was this voice that told me, I can't even tell you where it came from. I just always say it is a God moment, that you are meant to succeed. And with that, I had almost like peace that came to me, because I made the decision that I'm not moving out of this particular venue, because I was contemplating, I was looking around to see where can I get a different venue.
Due to financial constraints, Passion Biz Academy has had to employ unique methods of marketing itself. While you will not find the company advertising on billboards, you will most likely come across the newsletters.
What we do then is to hold free events. Every last Thursday of the month, I offer a free event here, a free business training, and I've done this for the last 3 years. So I invite people to come for a topic, maybe how to get clients, maybe how to get unstuck in your business, maybe how to grow your finances. So that attracts people. So we use some sort of attraction strategy by offering a free talk every last Thursday of the month. The other thing that I do is I have a free newsletter that I send. I send this newsletter to my database of over 4,000. So I educate them. The other thing that I do is I offer free consultation on Mondays. So anybody who has a query or is interested in having a chat with me, all they need to do is book an appointment.
With more and more people having access to the internet, Passion Biz Academy has ambitious plans for the future.
We want to offer online courses, we want to offer webinars and courses that people can be able to do on demand online. So that is going to release the need for me to always be present to personally teach the courses. So going online is one of those things. The other thing that we want to do is to have our own online TV. I'm looking at having a way of sharing my content, my ideas with an even wider audience.
So what advice does James Karundu have for aspiring entrepreneurs?
Your crazy idea is the one that's being waited for. So I would say go for it. Trust yourself. Believe in missing flavor. It is who you are as a person. Be yourself. Don't try to fit into what people think. Your client is waiting for your voice. Your voice has not been heard. So I'd say go for it.